Hey everyone, Odds here. Welcome back to the channel for some more Mechabellum. I've got a replay here for you of this strategy I've been cooking up. I've been just kind of terrorizing the ladder a little bit, and I'm going to go through some of my thought processes here on my idea. And maybe there's some logic to it. Maybe there's a sound idea behind it. I don't know. We'll see. I think it can work, and so I'll just jump right into it. Okay, so essentially, if you've been watching my channel, I've been playing Hounds a lot, but I'm usually playing them like one-sided asymmetrical kind of mid-range. But I've been thinking, you know, chamber compression gains attack as the time goes on in the round, and with steel ball we've also got kinetic charge, gains range the more the more distance it travels. These are two units, when paired together, would perform very well when they have more time to charge, meaning if they're deployed way far back. So my logic here is build a wall of hounds. We'll have steel balls for big stuff, and we can get those techs. We get chamber compression, we get kinetic charge, and essentially the first time you attack, so you know, with these hounds, by the time they get here and attack, they're gonna just absolutely smash whatever it is. So that's the idea. We don't even need to get mech rage, because that closes the gap faster, so then we have less time to charge. So really it's all about chamber compression. It's about range and just getting a lot of hounds. So round 2, we have Wasp Swarm available. Enwrath goes for that. Enwrath is the Fire Badger spec. We are the Saber spec. And so we deploy a couple Fangs in the back line here. We weren't sure if we were going to have Wasp Swarm in our back. Maybe this was a bit too passive, but we do manage to get another Hound. I think we got another Hound over here or something. So we got 3 deploys. Not too bad. I actually got 2 replays here, so we're going to go through this a little bit quickly. I always like to show like 2 replays if I can, because it gives, you know, a bit of a better idea of like some ideas and stuff. So that's okay. We lost another round. No big deal. Unit drop turn. Kind of important here. The Phoenix is good to get some damage, but in this case, yeah, we just go sledges. And we can pull everything to the sides here, which means they move this, like all this will move that way, all this will move that way. We are very far back, right? Absolutely, almost, like not a whole lot is going to move forward. There's some towers that'll be in the way, I guess, but for aggro. The towers are good though. We actually don't sell them because we're playing far back. The towers, and if there's a wall, I mean, we have the magnetic barricade, but if there's a wall, that protects us from missiles, right, on our stuff. And also this side is protected from, say, a Stormcaller cheese here, but this side is not. So it's something to be aware of. Yeah, look at this. So we pull all these things away. So now we're battling here. And now we can get in on the towers, and then we have more time to charge as we then go to face these pockets of units in the corners. So we've already got kinetic charge. It is round 3. That's our first tech. And I found in most cases, kinetic charge is actually great here before range. Now round 4 we can get range. We're also up against like Fire Badger, which got a buff recently, but I don't know. I've been changing some techs around. I actually ended up taking off Fire Extinguisher for a game to try armor. And when I went armor first against what was it, like, I don't know, Vulcan or something. It just like it doesn't work, man. Like armor on Hounds is, I don't know, it's a scam. I don't think it really works that great. So we deploy on the sides here. We get some more crawlers. We got our range, and we're also importantly building a couple marksmen here. That helps us against, like, it'll stay alive, but also will help us against any air stuff. Which opponent does have Phoenix, so very important. And here we go. Notice, you know, the range here is perfect in that these marksmen are hitting the crawlers instead of the hounds. They filter through properly. If we had mech rage on the hound, then the hound would be first. The hound would get shot. But yeah, this is looking like pretty easy, right? There's so much damage on these chamber compressions, man. All right, unit drop. Yeah, in this case, we are up against Phoenix, and I feel like if we go Phantom right here, we put them on the sides, we're actually... We could probably kill these Phoenix, maybe. If not this round, the next round, and it's going to tie up things more in the back here, and that's how we're kind of getting in and getting things done. So really, we're just buying time with this. And we still don't need anything on our steel balls. We didn't really get levels this game, unfortunately. But now seeing like there's a melter, maybe we're going to start to consider kinetic charge. Depends on if we can kill this melter or not. Get a cheeky little missile here. Nice. We get in, those corners finally getting cleaned up. Look how much longer that Phantom Ray took. It forced all these fangs back and also the Phoenix. And we're just absolutely rolling through here. All right. Photon coating, maybe? Is Vulcan descent possible? No, it's too much DPS back here. We actually just go for the skip. We do have that wasp swarm coming down. We are vulnerable here, so we have to be aware. Well, are we? We do have to be aware anyway that there is a wasp swarm. Now we're gonna put a crawler in front. No, maybe not. No. The answer is not crawlers, it's more hounds. We're actually fine, I guess. The thing is, like, I have a lot of money and I don't want to waste deploys in the front. I'd rather get more hounds, and then we can protect our tower from a potential cheese with bubbles. It also protects us against oil or whatever. Like, think about it this way. This is why I was thinking about maybe not having fire extinguisher, is because if we play them far back, we have a lot of room to put bubbles. Because, like, if there's going to be spells, it'll be here, right? So we actually have room to protect ourselves. Hey, we do manage to catch that wasp swarm with a missile, so that's great. Napalm now for those badgers. It could be bad, but actually, look, our right side, we oiled back here, which lit up those badgers. Sorry, I kind of missed that, but it ends up clearing that, and now we get in here. And the napalm is just not enough damage. The level on that steel ball. Nice, nice. Is quantum available on Phoenix? Is that enough damage? No, not quite. Not quite. We're getting there though. It's looking good. We've got our board fully set up. There's an incendiary offered. We can go for it. Our board is cheap. I mean, when you think about it, if you have a board that's full wide like this is kind of similar to those like sledge boards where you'd have like a whole line of sledges across like this. But it's cheaper, right? It's like half the price. The Hounds are very cheap. And the chamber compression doesn't really hinder you that much. Like, it's still a lot of damage, and sometimes more than the sledgehammer. It has a bit less range, but like, and like less HP and stuff. But you save so much money. And now I have money for like spells. I can get an incendiary. I can take a greedy incendiary like this. Like, I don't care. Like, we shield it, whatever. Like, you spend money on shields. Sure. Okay. Wraith comes down with degen. Actually very strong here. Gonna slow us down. But do we care that much? We're slowed because we're just gain more damage. I mean, yeah, but the Wraith is very good at clearing Hounds. Like, I think ultimately, like, this is probably one of the bigger counters, is Wraith. But we'll see, we'll see. We do have Marksman, and we've been just slowly gaining experience on our Marksman. So that if we do see air, we can always just click AA. Whoops. AA. And in this case, we don't have AA, but we are able to hopefully clear those Wraiths a little bit quicker. It's a bit slow this turn. We get a good lock there. We do have kinetic charge now on our steel ball. We've got levels on them, and now we're going to go in. We get that tower. Right side's looking good. Left side's a bit strained here. We only need a little bit of damage. We're going to be able to do it. No, we lose our tower. Okay. So, the game goes on. Lightning Storm. I mean, you gotta pick it, right? Especially when playing against Phoenix here. We've got to kill those Phoenix, of course. One, it does have Quantum, so they could come back. We got our levels here. We got some Marksmen. I think we're going to click AA. And we did see 2 level 2 Wraiths. We took a long time to kill them, and they do have a tech, so we can tech as well. So hopefully I grab that. Yep, there we go. Important. We got 350 left. What can we do with the rest of this money? Quantum picked up for opponent here, and more Phoenix. I mean, like, look, there's nothing in the way here. So actually, like, these Phantom Rays just, like, kill these Phoenix pretty quickly. But now they're all going to spawn. These guys are all going to die too. We've only got 1 bubble here for Enrath. We've got so many bubbles. I actually bubble the sides here because I'm worried, like, of, like, oil play and stuff like that. I think I did that earlier when there was the fire drop. Because it just protects your backline a bit. Okay, nice. We get great locks onto those Wraiths. They go down quickly. All of these Phoenix die, but they do respawn on the right. We've got a lot of units coming through here. It's looking pretty good. And these late Fangs are also, you know, they're not bad protecting our Marksman against the opponent who has Marksman as well. Although, where are they? I think they're all dead now. Protects us against the Phoenix, maybe. There's too many bodies to shoot. And it looks like with that, we're going to get that tower and clear up the rest of these Phoenix. So there we go. Hounds, Hounds. Yay. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. I think there's a synergy going on here. One thing this is weak to, I guess, is like wasps in this case. We do get like a fair bit of marksman when we can. It really helps if we can get additional deploy. But this game we did not find that. But I have played several where we get additional deploy and it just helps tremendously because it's a very deploy heavy composition. Let's have a look at another game. All right, here we are in game number 2. We are up against Merles, a Mag 1 player. Very strong opponent, friendly opponent too. It's good games. Let's skip forward here. All right, so this game we did not get the steel ball pack, but we did get the hound pack. Quick sup for Merles, and we've got Typhoon spec, which Typhoons can be very good at like the flanks because they tie up the air and the ground. We're gonna deploy far back. We actually get our sabers kind of in the middle here. We're doing this like standard-ish, I guess, formation, but like symmetrical. We put them kind of in the box like so, right? The idea being like, and same with when I had the steel balls. They were kind of on the inside like this, so that only, you know, like a couple might go over to the sides and some will still go forward. So hopefully they don't get pulled too far. I don't really want stuff on the sides just yet. There was, what was this? Mass-produced Phoenix offered, which is a great card. So we're going to go for that. And we get our Phoenix on the side. So that's going to be our sort of single target air damage. And it protects us against air stuff as well. So we don't have the Marksman this time. The Phoenix is filling that role for us here. Opponent goes for Stormcaller, has like Marksman. Very indicative. Also the Sledgehammer here. The sort of standard positioning. Very indicative of a standard game that they want to play. What text we got here? We do have EMP, so that's something to be aware of. EMP on Marksman can be quite good. Probably going to see a Vulcan. This looks like a Vulcan Marksman game. Right, we're staying back with Stormcallers. And actually there is, in fact, the Vulcan. The Marksman, yeah, with EMP and Vulcan, it's like kind of very difficult to get into. And if you notice as well, I don't see this yet, obviously, but the best partner on Vulcan is like the ticket there that's like, yep, this is Vulcan Marksman. What are we going to do about that? More Fangs offered. And then from the unit drop, we both managed to choose the Wasp. So we're protecting our sides here. It helps us also against the enemy Wasps because we don't have... Right now we don't have anything that deals with Wasps except for our own Wasp. And I mean, like, obviously the Phoenix, but like if there's enough of them, they don't do enough, right? But here we go. We do have the Sabers, which, oh, can be really helpful against these Vulcans. We do manage to pop that, and we get a level on that Saber, which is huge. That's very important. This first round that the Vulcan comes down, we got that. We actually don't have any techs on our Hounds yet. It's level 3. We still don't have tech. I think with the unit drops and stuff, like, it's been a bit expensive. Also because we took, you know, Phoenix card. And here we go. We've got our Power Spike turn. That is our Typhoon. There's Ion offered. Merles takes the Ion. I just forgot about that. I don't know. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Round 4, they're expecting to maybe have it come back. But, like, this is a very expensive composition to get into, so it's going to slow down the economy here. Meanwhile, us, we don't care. We're full gas. We're going in. We're actually going to go range first this time. My thought was that I already have some decent damage here on the Sabers, and we only need to kill the Vulcans. We don't have crawlers on the board, so we don't need to pass a breakpoint. I mean, we have +1 anyway, but that's a thing also, by the way. If you go chamber compression first, you do not need to get +1 if you're up against crawlers. So that's cool. Doesn't happen this game, but... Anyways, we deploy on the flanks now. We're trying to pull. I thought we'd be able to pull this, but I mean, we do get to pull the Stormcallers, which is decent. This Ion comes down, and it's kind of... I don't know. I don't think that's worth it. I think that's worth it. Here we go. I mean, we have some single target damage with these Phoenix too. Managed to get that other Vulcan. The right Vulcan goes down. I mean, this Saber is doing great. Our other Saber, unfortunately, is still like level 1. It didn't get the kill on that Vulcan either, so it doesn't really get any experience. It's kind of lagging behind a little bit. Nice, we get a tower. We're gonna have enough AA to clear this with these Phoenix. Excellent. And what text we got here on the Phoenix? Okay, so this is after. I've been swapping my Phoenix text a little bit because I'm not quite sure what to do with them. But we do run Quantum now and Charge Shot. I was having some DPS problems, and another sort of idea I had with Sledge Fang. And like Fortresses are a problem, or high HP units. So Fortress has AA, so I've got Quantum and also a high HP, so I got Charge Shot, so just in case we run into that. But anyways, it doesn't really affect us here, but Quantum does help a lot when you've got mass-produced Phoenix. It's something that we could potentially do. is just build more and more Phoenix. But we want to finish our Hound board first. So now we got the Hounds. Another spell comes down, which we skip. We don't care about it. We got chamber compression now, so we got high damage. It's a Saber. He's like 3/4. He's really got to get some experience here. But look at these pulls. Like, it's just huge. Oh, can we get... he gets a little bit of experience. Can we shoot that guy? No, he's dying too fast. Saber too slow. Get no experience. But we just roll through here. This is a spell turn, and we absolutely crushed this. We saved so much money. We are completely winning on economy here. But we don't want to take this game into the late game still, because giants are scary. Vulcan marksman is scary. Here we go. We got our additional deploy. Perfect. This Typhoon here is dealing with the wasps and the crawlers. Like, the crawler right on the side here, it feels bad, man. Like, this should be 3 over, because then you could put a rhino or something in front, even a scorpion. Because right now the Typhoons just like kill everything. It's gross. All right, what are we gonna do now? We got the additional deploy. Do we just make more Phoenix? They're only $100, and look how much you get. Yeah. So we get some on the edges here. These are pulled to the side, so we don't actually have, like, the middle guys are getting DPS'd by this, and the outside ones don't have a lot of DPS, so we're going to put some Phoenix on the sides. We put them kind of a bit behind our crawlers on the sides. They are protected. They also help us here if there's, like, a flank with sledge crawler or whatever. So we'll clear that up faster and be able to move forward. And we pick up range on the Phoenix. So hopefully we can get a lock. You could notice, like, when these were coming in, there's only a couple fangs on the way here. Like, we could even, like, missile these, and then we'll get quick locks with the Phoenix. I don't really want to tech range on the Saber. The Saber's actually my tank here. If I'm going to tech it, I'm going to be looking for field maintenance, double shot, stuff like that. Okay, so we missile this guy. So now... oh, there's one fang in the way, but looks like we get a good lock. It's like this Saber is tanking a lot. But he keeps dying before the Vulcan dies, so he gets no experience. But oh my god, this guy on the right is just absolutely crushing. Huge damage there. It's almost going to be level 3. Now we're rolling in. We're going to get that tower. Left side tower goes down as well. Hound's just so strong. So strong. It's a good unit. Hound, very good unit. Oh my god. This Saber, he's so close. He's so close to leveling. Feels bad. What is he off? He's off by how much? Unit drop here. Okay, what is he? 29, 25. Man, he's off by 4. Okay, in this case, yeah, we go for the Rhino. We go for the Rhino. We just need a bit more extra oomph. We've got all these Vulcans. If we had some armor on the Rhinos, we're already tying up the middle with these Sabers, right? But we don't have anything on the side, so we're going to throw them on the side here. We get armor. And we'll see how that works out. There's some missile? No, okay. And we got money to play with, right? Our economy is super strong right now. We didn't spend any money on spells. Is that another Vulcan? I mean, this is what happens in these games too, right? You build more Vulcans because it builds more marksmen automatically. The marksman gets EMP. It's actually going to be pretty good against the Rhinos, but like against everything else, like who cares? Like we've got so many targets, like it doesn't matter. It could stop like if we were to go in with like a Titan, I'm trying to like push in here and get a tower, because this is fairly exposed here. Even go like this, missile there, and push through. This is far back enough. This is always going to get targeted here. But anyways, here we go. We do get a couple packs of wasps and those rhinos, level 2 with armor. And the round starts. A couple missiles. We want to clear out those fangs and maybe we can get quick locks on these Vulcans. A couple of these guys survive from that bubble. Looks like the left side is cleared up quickly. Opponent goes for the Phantom Ray drop. Rhino comes in. He's got EMP'd, but he doesn't care. Left side, that Rhino does go down. But we're so quickly on top of that tower. You got the speed, temp speed, everything. We're just crushing through. There's absolutely nothing that can stop this now. We're just like, yeah, okay. How do you deal with this? We have like a million little annoying hounds like dealing tons and tons of damage, because when the front row dies, some of these guys have been charging the entire way across. And then they tap the tower and it's just like, boom, it's gone. It is gone. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think about this. It's kind of silly, but yeah, it's been kind of interesting. In this case, we don't have the steel balls, but that is an option that we could go for as well. It could be good if we weren't already into the sabers, but the sabers kind of seem to work well too against this anyway. All right. Thanks for joining me today. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.